an unlife which seizes life, but which cannot be grasped by life, but which haunts it as this kind of unilaterally inflicted trauma, necessarily incommensurate with any lived experience and thus utterly meaningless. And you get this necessarily incommensurate with lived experience and with the manifest image. So it's not that we can understand this reality and then we can somehow generate a new meaning out of it. It's categorically meaningless, incommensurate with our manifest image, and unable to be absorbed into it. So just as the return to the inorganic state, played out in the pathological repetition of Freud's death drive, can't be understood as teleological, since death cannot be said to be of the living, so the imminent death which scientific ontology entails for the thinker can't be said to belong to the thinker. It's not an achievement of human thinking. It's not an achievement of individual thinking. The scientific will to know in Brassier is the equivalent of repetition in the traumatic neurosis. It's a continued attempt to bind something which is void, something which is unconditioned, something which is a trauma that comes from outside. It impinges upon us, and in the process, it corrodes our own image of ourselves. So whereas for Adorno and for other philosophers, the type of conceptualization of the real that we get from science, and conceptualization that's primarily spatial, numerical, atemporal, must be an artifact of another deeper kind of thought. It must be a pathological outgrowth of the relation between the human and the life world, of time and history. For Brassier, the human and its world and its history